at that moment, Hashem says it's time. I want to share with you an unbelievable story because we have to make this so real. Mashiach can't be an idea, can't be a philosophy. It can't be a nice thing that we just dance around at the end. L'shana haba. Mashiach isn't cute. Mashiach has to be real. Let me tell you what it means to be Mashiach real. Rabbi Avraham, can I get you on for a moment? So, a few months ago, we had the schus to make a dinner for our shul and kollel. And we were able to bring Rabbi Avraham down. Be mahana us, unbelievable. And while we're talking, or more WhatsApping, voice messages over the phone, and Rabbi Avraham was asking me for some advice in his singing career, and I was giving him some voice lessons. Amongst the back and forth, I tell him, I say, I have a lot of Chabad relatives. I'm trying to, get into with the crowd. And he says, who? Tell me some names. So I mentioned my aunt, Chevi Lipsker. And he says, wow. You remember this? He says, one of my favorite stories of all time in my entire career with Chevi Lipsker. Aram, can you please say the story that you told me then?
Yeah, I got to be up there in the top 3 during the last 40 years of having this chus to be Misameach Yidden. So one day I'm opening up the mail, and I open up an envelope, handwritten. She writes, "Dear Mr. Fried, not too long ago, unfortunately, in a terrible car accident, I lost my husband. I am zerbrochen, I'm shattered, understandably, in almana. But we are ma'aminim b'nei ma'aminim, and we believe that ot kumt moshiach, he's coming any second, and there'll be tchias hamesim, and my husband will come back to me, and I will make a big seuda sedoya to thank Hashem for bringing me back my husband. So, Mr. Fried, the check for $180 enclosed is a deposit, because I want you to sing at this seuda sedoya." That's called Mashiach being real.
Ram tells me this. I'm like, wow, I'm blown away. I knew my aunt is a big tzaddikus, but she ordered a singer now for the real.
And Rabbi,
yeah,
she said, P.S., I'm serious, cash the check. It was no joke.
Did you cash it?
I did.
Wow.
So I'm ready.
So let me tell you the second part of the story, bro. You don't know the second part. You tell me the story. I'm blown away. I call up my aunt. I said, I just heard the story from Avraham, and this is amazing. I said, you're so real. She said, what do you mean? I have the caterer. I booked the caterer. I have the hall. My list is growing. And as a joke, I say to her, I said, what about a speaker? Who's going to be speaking by the event? So she says, Yisroel, you're hired. I said, wow, okay, I'll take it.
Wow.
A few days later, I got an envelope in the mail, and with a letter and a check inside. I want to read you the letter. Dear Yisroel Noach, in response to our very nice, lively phone call, I'm sending you $100. Please cash. And Mertz Hashem Mashiach comes. I'd like to make a big, beautiful Suda, the Suda Soda. I want you to speak in front of hundreds of people. I know you might think that this is a laughing matter, but I'm very serious. Please cash the check. So I right away call her up. I say, first of all, how come Avraham got 180 and I got 100? But that's for another time. I say, how do you have it so real? She says, what do you mean? How does anyone have it not real? We're on our way.